Man, is this thing loud. Just doing a little bit of laundry here. This is the last piece. I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing finish up. I got my laundry basket here. We're washing all of my gold stuff. And I'll get into why I'm doing that just as soon as this is done. I'm going to let this finish because it is far too noisy to talk over it, so I will see you in a little bit. I'm glad that's over. So the reason that I'm washing this stuff is because we're going to melt it all down. The last map, I was doing something a little bit different with the gold armor, and I was what I was doing is I was cooking it for Essentia in the Essentia in the alchemical furnace over there. And the reason is because it had an extra aspect on it. It had something called Superbia, and it was unique to golden stuff. It was only on gold pieces of equipment. And that has since been removed. I don't know if that was removed. Well, I should say I don't know if it was in an add-on or if it was in Thaumcraft Core. I'm not really sure. Either way, it's no longer in it as of this version, so we have no real use for it. Not that I had any use for it in the last map, because not once did I ever find any recipe that had Superbia on it. So I have no use for it, or I should say I have no hesitation on melting these down. The other thing that I was doing is I was stripping enchantments off of them. Now, some of these have some really nice enchantments. Unfortunately, I can't do that with this map because what was that? I think it was Mine Factory Reloaded had the block that you could strip enchantments off of and put them in a book. Can't do that anymore. We don't have that mod in anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and repair all these, which I did, and then melt them down because I have a good use for gold, the health bar stuff. This stuff here uses a ton of gold. It uses a notch apple, which is 8 blocks of gold per heart. So we're gonna go ahead. We are gonna melt all this stuff down. What I did, I want to see how. I'm kind of interested how much we're gonna get. So I emptied out my smeltery. There's no gold in it, and I'm going to melt all this stuff down. And I want to see how much I get. Not that I couldn't figure it out with a little bit of calculating, but this is more fun. It's kind of like a surprise that way. So I'm gonna go ahead, melt this stuff down, and then we're going to make another set of hearts, or well, I shouldn't say a set of hearts. Okay, good. Looks like those all found their way in there. I wasn't sure. It looked like some of them were disappearing and reappearing. A little bit of server delay, but that's cool. So I'm gonna let these cook, and I'll get back to you. All right, got it all melted down and poured off. It equated to 172 ingots, which is comes out to 19 blocks and 1 ingot. So we're gonna make might as well make 2. Oh, no, because I need to make more, I don't want to use too many. Well, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and make, we'll take 8 diamonds out. Let's put some of these back. We only need 16. Yeah, only need 16. Apple. Need 2 apples. Then I need, actually, I had... Maybe not. Maybe I used it already. Yeah, I think I used it on 2 of those, 2 of those. I need 2 of those. I need 8 of these. Yeah, as you can see from my health bar, I made one since the last episode. I made a, I should probably close that. Not that mobs come through those, actually. I don't think, I've never had anything come through the, oh no, I want to, yeah, I do want to do this. So I need, actually, let's make these first. Yeah, I need 2 more apples. Okay, so, what was I getting at? Oh, yeah, nothing comes through the carpenter's doors for some reason. Mobs just won't walk through them. I think I covered that long time ago. The other thing that I wanted to cover, or mention before I forget completely about it, what did I come in here for? I need more apples. Okay. Is the Thaumcraft thing with the golden armor. I was also melting that down for lucrum. That's it. Needed it for the lucrum. And come to find out that it is kind of inefficient to do it that way. Lucrum comes from gold and golden diamond and emerald, I think, and maybe a few other things, but mostly those 3. Come to find out, if you make, let's see if I don't have any more. I think that was all of my gold armor. Yeah, that was all of my. Oh no, there's one right there. Let's say feet, for instance, 3 lucrum in it. It takes 5 ingots to make a pair of boots, and each gold ingot has 2 lucrum in it. So the pair of boots should actually have, you know, if it was 1-for-1 ratio, it would be 10 lucrum. So I was actually losing out. So there's no real reason for me to be melting down, well, Thaumcraft, I should say, melting it down in Thaumcraft for the Essentia. It's far more efficient to melt it in the smeltery and then use the ingots to get lucrum. And since there's no Superbia anymore, there's no reason to, you know, there's just no reason to do that anymore, so I'm not going to. Enough of that. We're going to move on to, let's see, what did I want to do today? I think what I want to do is, you know what, I should probably finish. We'll head over to spawn. I want to finish up the, actually, let's sleep. I want to finish up the thing that we started last episode, and that would be our, the nether portal building. It is, I did a little bit off camera. Don't know if it's going to work because I'm not sure how well it's going to mesh with the inside. But we'll find out. We'll head over there and we'll tinker with it, and that's probably going to be the focus for today's episode. So I'll meet you over there in a little bit. So this is what I've done so far. I got these kind of cool looking, like, staggered entrance arches. I think they came out pretty cool. I used them, or I built them with microblocks, obviously. Basically just kind of used, it doesn't say, it just says, oh, there we go. Why does this one count as a panel? Well, basically, this is a slab and then a panel on each end, and then this is 2 slabs, and then this is the same thing, a panel, or a slab with, you know, sandwiched in between 2 panels, and this is 2 slabs. So it kind of just alternates back and forth, going off to, or, you know, offsetting it by a, what is that, 1/8 of a block each time until we meet up at the top. And there's our arch. So what, before I go ahead and do the rest of these, I wanted to kind of get a design down, make sure that this is going to work with the interior without, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to make the interior wall kind of the same thing here. What I should have done was I should have made this an additional, this, you know what? I may have to make this 1 block out further, and then move these 1 block out further. It still keep the inside one, so it's too thick, 2 blocks thick. But I'm not sure how this is going to, you know, to be able to hide it without a weird shape on the inside. So we'll deal with that when we get to it. But what we got here is several, you know, we got some building materials that I want to use. These are all chiseled nether bricks, and this is chiseled netherrack, which I probably won't use. It's got the right color palette, which I think it's got this really cool crimson color, and I really like it, but I don't know. I may find a place for this, but the exterior is mostly going to be this here. Now, I like this one here, and I think it was these three. I like these three the most because they are the most, what do you want to say? Not super bright, I guess. So what we're going to do, we're going to play around a little bit with the color palette here. Where is, let's see. I had to come back out a second time, actually. I forgot. Let's see, there's another wreck. Oh, I forgot my chisel. Do I have iron on me? I don't have any iron. Well, looks like I get to make... Can I... There's gotta be iron out here somewhere. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make another trip. This would be the second one. I forgot my backpack the last time, which had all my building materials in it. Let's see if there's any iron in here. Probably not. Oh, there might be. Lots of creepers. Let's see. Alright, well, looks like I'm gonna take another trip back. Or I might explore this cave a little bit better. Yeah, I'll be right back. Turned out I didn't need to go very far at all. The found a iron ore vein right inside of that ravine that we just passed right over there. Although honestly, it probably would have been faster to go back to my base to get some. But anyways, let's go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to make them all the same color at the moment, and then with the help of our wand, I can go through and just zap any color changes that I think need to happen. So I think what I'm going to do is I do like these kind of broken looking. I mean, they're not really broken, but they're definitely weathered looking cobblestone bricks, and I think they have a nice kind of what do you want to say, rustic kind of a feel to it. That might not be red enough, I don't think. I don't know. I like these on their own. I don't know if I'm gonna like them with this color palette here. Let's see. Let's get a couple more down. See if we like that. See, this is what I mean with this little gap here. And if we hide it, we're gonna get some weird. You know, I might have to. I'm gonna have to cut these up. It looks like. Oh, I probably don't have my saw on me either. Figures. I'll worry about that later. I'll just worry about getting the outside looking the way that it should. Should I go another? Let's get rid of these. Put, let's see, chiseled cobblestone. Of course, I don't have any cobblestone. Why would I? Cobblestone. Yeah, it's funny. Cobblestone seems to be kind of a commodity when you have a silk touch pick. You don't usually run into it anymore. Let's see. It was detailed. The aligned ones are much sharper. They have a more of a. I don't know if I like one or two. Oops. Let's see what that looks like. Get those two. Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on that just for the time being. I have a feeling that once we get this building completed, once we get it all up in the air, the full height of it, the two block height will look probably a little bit better than it does right now, because there'll be more of this to offset. And then I'm gonna add some probably broken bricks and whatnot down here. Let's see, I do have some of these crackstone bricks. And probably I'll do these two here. Yeah, that'll work. That's a nice. So what I want to do for the overall shape of this is I want it to come up. Oh, speaking of which, you can see I raised the portal height even taller than it used to be. It's much taller than it was. I think before I only had it go to 10 or so. I think it was 10. Well, at the end of the last episode, I raised it to 8, and I think I added 2 more off camera, raised it to 10, and then stood back. Still didn't like it, so I just used the rest of the obsidian that I had on me, which I don't know how tall it is now, but it's a lot taller. I like it a lot better now. I think it'll work well. And the shape of the building is going to, I'd like it to go straight up. Well, I mean, I'll have details and probably ledges and rings and whatnot on the outside of it that goes all the way around, and then it'll be probably inset. The secondary wall will be either inset or out one, and then possibly I'd like the third layer to be the dome, and the dome is probably going to be one in from the outside thing, and then I'd like to have small, like a ring of probably like points or spikes or whatever. I'm going to try to put as many spikes on this as possible. I'd like to look a little bit gothic, medieval / gothic, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to get working on that, get a little bit more of this up, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, that's ugly. Well, at its current state, I agree. It is ugly. You gotta wait until we start microblocking stuff, because that we can squeeze a lot of detail in, and you just gotta wait for it. You gotta keep an open mind here. This is about gonna be the size of the first tier, I guess you want to say. I don't want to say floor because there's not going to be any interior floors, but this is where I want to break it and probably do. Yeah, I'll probably inset it, because if I bring it out one, it's just gonna look. It's gonna look funky, I think. So we'll bring it in one, and by the way. Nice little discovery I had with this arch here. Because of my boots, I can pretty much walk up and down it, and it's like an instant kind of a staircase. Well, it is a staircase, but it's very fast. It's extremely fast to go up, because there's no. It's only a quarter of a block, which I by mistake earlier I said those are eighth of a block. They are quarters. I forgot what are those? Slabs? Panels. Slabs is half, obviously. Panels is quarter, and what is it, the other one? Cover? I think cover is what it's called. Cover is eighth. So what I want to do now is let's get up here. And I want to break this. Again, just using, you know what, I should probably, well, I'll use this. I will break it here. And I'm going to be using all the same block for now. I'll change them out later. Oh, wait, nope. We need to bump that up one. Okay. Yeah, that'll be all right. I don't know. Let's see. Does that stick out too much? That might stick out too much because our other layer is going to be... No. Other layer is going to be... in one. Yeah, I don't need to put that there. What is that going to look like? I may end up changing this to just like a belting. So let's do a belting down here. See what it looks like. I did like the slabs, but it doesn't meet up. Well, I guess. You know what? Let's do the slabs for now. I can always change it later, and I may. I don't know. You know, that's me. I'm always so indecisive. I wanted to do something in these corners here. So let's. I want to cut these for cut them up a little bit further. Pillars. That's what they're called. Pillars. Posts are the other ones. Posts are, I think, further down than this. Yes. Okay, cut. I wanted to cut some of those up. Pillar. Because we need something here in the corner. Now I tried with the wedges here. I don't think that fits this kind of a building. I don't really like it. It's too. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get rid of this. Speaking of monotonous, that's what I was about to say. Was it's too much? There's too much monotony there. What did we have that bottom one made out of? This here. We'll do this. That's the thing I don't like about mods sometimes. It doesn't like to place the uppermost block. So that kind of breaks it up. I like that. It gives it a little... It's it's funny. In its current form, it kind of looks a little bit like a firehouse. And I really... yeah. Ironically, it's not that far off. I mean, you're gonna go to the Nether, which is full of fire. But we should... well, I mean, that'll change because I'm going to be swapping a lot of these out for different colors, I think. And I'll probably chop these up a little bit to give a little more variation instead of just straight blocks. But what I want to do is I'd like to... that doesn't look bad. I like that. Let's do that. And then... no, that wouldn't work there because we have to... yeah, that wouldn't work there. Just in the corner here. Let's... you know, I should make... did I make cobblestone, cobblestone? Are these the same? They are the same. Let's cut up some more... make some of these a little bit different. No, wrong one. Yeah, and then I'll get some cobblestone in there too. Let's do that now, actually. So, you may have noticed For those of you who are observant, that I'm in a different resolution today. That isn't the right one. I'm in a different resolution because I finally figured out how to force the window size of what launcher am I using? Technic. When you launch Technic, there's no. It was by default is very small. It's a very small window. It's still the same aspect ratio as what I'm in now. What is it? 16 by 9. I think that's the right. Yeah, 16 by 9. It's still that ratio, but it was just much smaller. And then I figured out that there's in the option, you have to open up the options file with Notepad and then change some of the parameters in there, and that will force it to open in a specific ratio, or not ratio, resolution. And I wasn't able to do that in the launcher itself because it won't let you. Like there is no option for that anywhere. I looked for it for a long time. You know what? Let's do a smaller one. Let's vary this a little bit. I got an idea here. Yeah, so there's no option to do a what one is that? Correct? Do one of that. One of this. To make it any smaller than the default within the launcher, you have to, like I said, do it with the kind of like that. You have to do it with a config file, or the option file, technically. Let's see. Where's the cobblestone? I'll make... That's a... I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And then we'll come over here. We'll put... I need more scaffolding. There we go. Put one there, and then let's put it there. And we'll bring, what do we got down here? So we'll put a cracked one there, and oh, that doesn't meet up very well. I could do a double one here in the middle. Where's my cobble? I'll put a cobble there. Oh, that almost perfectly matches the bottom, and I don't want perfectly matching. Let's do. Where's the other small one? This one. Right? Sure. Ooh. I could do. I may change this out with a different color. The same size. Let's see what this looks like. I like that a lot, actually. Stupid nighttime. It seems like nighttime comes far more often than it should on this server. It's so weird. I don't usually notice nighttime or the day cycle as much as I do here. It seems to be always night. Anywho, I like that a lot. I may change that out for possibly purple to match. One of these two. This center one will probably stay this color here, but I kind of almost want to change this to either the purple or to the black, and I can alternate between these here, the cobble and the bricks, which I think would look pretty nice. Now, I just had an idea when I said purple. let's try, because I know I am running out of time here. And I am definitely trying to stay under 25 minutes, like I said I would do last time around. Or I should say last episode. Let's get rid of this stuff for now. I need some of these. Actually, let's just take a bunch. So these last, well, starting last, no, when did I say that? What am I doing? I didn't want to cut those, or chisel those. I want to cut these. Anywho, trying to stay with shorter episodes. I said that in one of my most recent, was it the Underpants server? I think it was the Underpants server. Pillar? I want to do post. And then this, I want to, nope. Cover, that's it. Okay. These two here, let's check this out real quick. Because you can intersect a bunch of stuff. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to cut more up and then put a post. Can I do that? I can do that. That's awesome. So now I have... That looks so cool. Now that it's got like a little bit of a border around it. I'm missing two here. And I can cross them too. I can do... I should be able to... Yeah. Right. Like, oh, nope. Is that the wrong... Does that not intersect with it? That one did. Yeah, so those are on two different whatevers. I should be on, yeah, see this one's on the outside of this one. Which I could do that too. I could do, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Microblocks are so awesome. They are one of my favorite things in this in mods, because you can do so much with them. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to fiddle with this for a little bit. Let me see how much time I have left in the episode. If I have enough time, I will mess around with this a little bit more. And then I'll show you the end result. If not, then I'll close it out right here. So hang on one second. Well, as it turns out, we have run out of time for today. As is much often the case, I spend too much time jabbing and not enough time doing stuff. Although we did stuff today. Today was kind of a little bit of a buildy episode, which, you know, those are good to have every now and then. You gotta just sit back and just kind of build something from time to time. Tinker on stuff. That's always a good thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this first layer off camera. I'm gonna do that right after I get done recording here, and I'll probably leave the second layer for another day, but I want to get at least the first layer down, and that way I have something to show for next time. Probably won't stay up too late on this. I should probably be getting to bed here pretty soon, so don't know how much more I'll get done beyond that. But that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Hope you all had a good time. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I've been badgering everybody about leaving comments lately, but I am serious when I say it, because I do love comments. Still haven't gotten any from anybody since the last time that I mentioned it. So please leave comments. I do like them. I do read them. And I do respond to them. There's no reason that I wouldn't. I don't care what you have to say. Just don't call me late for dinner. So that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next time.